I have to say, I am really enjoying seeing Elon Musk give these woke idiots what for on his platform X. And that's part of the problem, isn't it? They don't like the fact that he owns it now. They're all missing the fact that X used to be Twitter, and Twitter was their own little echo chamber. And you don't even have to lie to lefties to wind them up. You just have to tell them the truth, because that's enough to break them. The truth is inconvenient to the left, and it's a handy, useful weapon. So anyway, Elon Musk's latest woke target is none other than Humza Yousaf, the former Scottish First Minister. Now, he resigned recently because he scrapped the power-sharing Butte House agreement with the Scottish Green Party, which left the SNP with a minority in Parliament, facing motions of no confidence in him and his government. And so he stepped down, and also he is currently under investigation for sending £250,000 of taxpayers' money to the United Nations Relief and Work Agency for Palestinian refugees, as it is alleged that the payment was to get his wife's trapped family out of Gaza. So what is it with the SNP and money? It either goes missing, ends up in their pockets, or somewhere else rather dodgy, doesn't it? Anyway, so Humza Yousaf is reportedly not ruling out legal action against Elon Musk over comments saying that Yousaf, and I quote, loathes white people, end quote. His lawyer said that Elon has effectively painted a target on Yousaf's back with his completely untrue and inflammatory comments. That's the lawyer saying that. However, everyone else knows otherwise. Remember, Humza Yousaf has made a whole career for himself slagging off white people. Remember that infamous speech he made in the Scottish Parliament, where he complained that every organisation and institution was too white. That's right, in Scotland, a country that is 90-odd% white Caucasian. And even listening to that speech alone is enough to think that the guy has a problem with white people. But of course, to the diversity, equity and inclusion educated woke fools, they think you can't be racist against white people, can you? But racism is racism, and racism is defining and judging someone by their skin colour. So everyone can be a victim of racism depending on the circumstances. Now, Elon Musk has responded to Humza Yousaf saying he could sue him by telling him to go ahead, make my day, literally. He says, and I quote, I dare that scumbag to sue me, unquote. And he's a Marxist, isn't he? He is a far leftist who is in politics and hell-bent on controlling people, and taking away people's free speech is a superb way of controlling people, and that's what he wanted. It's the same with Keir Starmer. And I also think that Elon Musk is also correct when he claimed that Humza Yousaf is obviously super racist against white people because of that speech. I mean, I've never heard a speech like it. And I've heard some pretty inflammatory speeches during research, making videos for my channel. And that's one of the worst ones. He basically claimed that organisations, businesses and institutions were bad simply because the majority of people in them were white, Caucasian, had the wrong skin colour, which effectively makes him a super racist. Now, of course, Humza Yousaf, like all the other lefties who hate Elon Musk and X because he now owns it, yet they're still there, obviously uses the direct messaging to contact people, and Elon Musk has picked up on this and he said, and I quote, legal discovery will show that however big a racist he's been in public communications, he is vastly worse in private communications, end quote. So obviously Elon Musk, owning X, can look into people's DMs. He's had a look into Humza Yousaf's personal messages and he's found some stuff, and I really hope he drops it in public. So yeah, Elon Musk has got Humza Yousaf by the short and curlies. And I'll say it again, I think it's perfectly reasonable to assume that Humza Yousaf does have a problem with white people after that speech. If you haven't seen it, please go and watch it. I'll tell you what, if that was a conservative politician or someone else on the right of politics or a right-wing media personality saying the same thing about ethnic minorities, then you know what they'd say. He'd be condemned, or they'd be condemned as a racist forevermore. But because it's Humza Yousaf and he ticks boxes, it's all right, isn't it? And that's his defining moment, that speech, that anti-white speech. His whole political career was him crying about white people, literally. And now he's about to be outed as an out-and-out racist. And and rightly so. Another left-wing hypocrite there. They're all hypocrites, folks. And didn't Humza Yousaf say he was going to leave the country sometime recently? Then just do it. But he won't he? He's like the lefties on X. They're on there, even though they hate Elon Musk and the fact that it's not their echo chamber, but they love the attention. And Humza Yousaf, he gets too much of a cushy life here, so of course he won't leave. Anyway, look forward to the continuation of Elon Musk destroying lefties on his platform X. And there we go. I'm Paz49. Thanks for watching. Please remember to subscribe, share my stuff everywhere, give it a like, and I'll see you next time. Roger Trout.